poems don't have titles, so you all have to guess what they're about, and you'll have to guess when I transition from one to another.
Take the mask off.
Halloween is a transgender holiday. I was 11 years old when I first folded my ponytail underneath a black fedora with cat ears affixed. I was Thomas O'Malley from the Aristocats, and I recognized myself in the mirror for the first time. My second job out of high school was at the Elitch Gardens haunted house. Fuck customer service. Make it my job to yell at you. Nobody asks Pennywise for his manager. I'd like to see them try. Halloween is a transgender holiday. Paint your face with blood and paint and say, I am the monster. I am the monster on purpose. On Halloween, I string up baby dolls and spider webs, stuffed corpses and strobe lights on my porch. My mother crowds me over to take a picture as Thomas O'Malley from the Aristocats pinches my cheek and says, aren't you the gentleman charmer? Needles full of blood are normal to me. Every week I pierce a loaded shot of testosterone under my skin. The prick doesn't scare me anymore. Scars run down my body, stitches in the seams of what used to be breasts. Frankenstein was a doctor. The monster is Robin Buchanan, and they've got pitchforks and torches, salt and crucifixes. Please, won't you keep them out of the bathrooms, out of the offices, out of the hospitals? Think of the children. The thing is, the children get it. My sister laughs when I jump out to scare her. She understands I am the monster on purpose. Halloween is a transgender holiday. Put on makeup and binders, duct tape and breast forms. Find yourself in the costume. Find yourself in the corpse. Gomez and Morticia Adams were more in love than Beauty and the Beast ever were. Don't turn him back into the prince. Hold his paw in your hand. Run your hand through his fur. Tell your lover I am myself on purpose, and hope they understand. 20-something brunette woman walks to the front of a poetry workshop class, clears her throat, and opens her blue and green decomposition notebook and says, this is called Icarus. Deep inside his mind, the 30-year-old intro to poetry teacher bangs his head against the wall and says, no, not another fucking poem about Icarus. We get it, Hazley. The son is your ex-boyfriend who unironically enjoyed Big Mouth. We get it, Hazley. The son is the Ivy League college you didn't get into freshman year. We get it. You think that one line in Hamilton was pretty deep? And you will politely applaud when she says Icarus was in love with Apollo, even though she knows Icarus was 14, even though he knows actually the sun is a carriage and Apollo just drives it. And when he grades her, he'll give vague advice like, try to be more specific, with an exclamation point at the end, so you know he's enthusiastic, when really he means who cares about Icarus. She will smile at the snaps and sit down, giddy with a feeling that she can do it too. Take up a lighted stage, even if it's just for a moment, a community college classroom. And when she gets back to her dorm, she will wait for her roommate to go out for the night to cry herself to sleep. About his hands on her shoulder blades, trailing. His voice in her mind echoing, as big as the sky and as small as a star and as hot as the breath of a tiger. The dotted line on a restraining order. The arc of a bird across the sky. You see, Icarus was in love with Apollo. But he thinks she's not allowed to feel that way because he's the only one who knows what the sun is. I write a poem where Icarus's body washes up on the shore in Florida, coated with oil and plastic, bloated by death, floating in the tide. I write a poem where Icarus is pulled over by an Aurora police officer and is shot in the head when he reaches for his license in the glove department. Icarus was 14. I write a poem where Icarus was a woman, looking in the mirror at her body, waxed together and constructed, always on the edge of collapse. She screams, don't come too close. I write a poem where Icarus is a billionaire. As we watch his rocket curve across the night sky, 1 million workers pray to infinite space that he'll burn, burn, burn. We are in separate cubicles screaming at God, I'm the only one who knows what the sun is. I'm the only one who knows what the sun is. I'm the only one who knows what the sun is. None of you have got close. None of you know what it feels like to die. But the sun is Apollo. And the sun is fame, and the sun is fortune, and the sun is the future. And Icarus is 14, and 19, and 20, and older than time, and younger than a baby. And I look out the window at bodies careening towards the pavement with a thud, breaking on impact. And I groan, not another poem about Icarus. Not another poem about Icarus.